And what's a story or testimony from what you've seen God do in your ministry, in prison, with people that are broken? Like, what's the story that you...
Was a young lady had come in about 2.5 years ago, and she was in dire straits. She had absolutely nothing going for her. She was a woman of the streets, and she had a radical salvation experience in Moss Justice, my place down there in York, South Carolina. And she really encountered the Lord. And we knew when she left, she had no place to go, she had no home, she had no money, she had lost custody of her children, there was no husband, there was nothing for her to do but go back to the street. Her option was follow God or go to the street. Well, she chose to follow God, and how hard it was, but she chose to go out there and find the resources and the people that would help her to stay away from the street life. And before she left, she told one of the officers in the detention center, she said, you know what, I'm going to come back here and tell my story. And she was told, no, you won't. And I'm here to tell you right now, 2 weeks ago, they allowed her to come into York County Detention Center and give her story to these young ladies. And it's before the legal time that one is allowed back. And I was there and I was able to see her, and as a matter of fact, one of the young ladies that was in the group had been incarcerated with her 2.5 years ago, and saw the magnificent change in her life and what the Lord can do for her. And these women just sat there and wept and said, man, that could be me. And that is about the best story I mean, it's full circle. Yeah. And now they also have asked her to give her testimony to the officers when they're in training in the detention center. And they've asked her to come out to the school and speak to the school. So I believe God is going to use that and use her in a mighty, mighty way. She now has custody of her son. She's married to a wonderful Christian man. They just bought a house, and she's holding up a job. So that's what we look for.